we're going live.
That was rude of you.
What's going on, everybody? We're back.
We are here.
Welcome.
I've been here for quite a while.
Yes, we were slightly delayed because I got home late and wanted to have 30 minutes before the whole thing went live. So it's not a full kit build tonight because I don't think I had it in me.
Samesies.
But
I'm going to talk about the nice care package I got. Rob's probably not even here, but
Rob is probably not here. But we did get a nice care package from. This is Rob's truck, coincidentally. Maybe it was a subliminal bribe. Get back to work on my truck. But yeah, he sent me a nice care package with a very nice bottle of vodka and some dried mangoes that made it halfway home, or half of them made their way home.
Yeah.
And then some homemade jam, which Nicole has already confiscated.
I did. Yeah, I did cut my hair finally.
Oh yeah, Nicole cut all her hair off. I forgot she hadn't been on since.
No, back to the old me, normal self.
So, yes.
Sound seems a bit off.
It could.
Barbados and Sweden and Minnesota.
There, I bet that fixed the sound.
Did that fix the sound?
That should have. Thank you for the reminder.
Someone said Karen cut. Not quite.
Banned.
No. Michigan Henry Arbina's here.
What's going on, Henry?
Eric Baker, thank you.
Fix. Nicole hadn't been home in so long. She will only get her hair cut by her cousin.
Yeah.
So with everything, it just hadn't been home in a while. Well, I guess the last time you were home, you just didn't have time or whatever. So
right. Oh my gosh, no, it was a joke.
What?
Don't time out Toad Daddy.
It was Toad Daddy who said it?
Yeah.
Oh. He knew what he was doing too. He's been here long enough to know.
Charleston. Thank you.
So, yeah, you got...
Sir, Josh, last weekend I won 75 with my truck at the Lifted Truck Nationals out of 855.
All right.
Nice. Very good.
Where at? Who's it? Ryan Davis. He's...
Flat Nasty or something.
The truck lifted... I mean, he's Missouri. That's probably Ozarks.
Oh, yeah.
If you win Ozarks Lifted Truck Nationals, that is some stiff competition.
Yeah, no shit.
Right?
Yeah. And New Zealand in the house, Vegas. Josh and I went to Reno last weekend, which we actually had a very lovely time. Reno was super cute downtown.
We had a great time in Reno.
You both suck. Shame on you and Matt making me want a semi now, which I have never wanted before. Aloha from the islands.
I'm glad that the RCPC is done, though. I'm
glad that it's...
I needed the space.
Yeah.
It takes up an enormous... Estonia. Sweet. Takes up a very large amount of real estate. And the box, some of the other boxes of other...
It was a Big Cedar. That's in Arkansas, though.
Big Cedar is?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, still. That type of country you're looking at.
Gerald Ray, Casey Mo.
Casey Mo. We'll be in Casey Mo in...
How long should I let shoe glue dry? Shoe glue.
I am not the one to ask on patience type items. So
getting the new Kyosho USA 1VE. Casey Mo here. Hey, may I help
you? Beef on bun for 2.
Anyone who's not from there or been there will not understand that, but we do.
If you say anything bad about Gates, you're out of here. Gates is still my favorite.
Gordon Cool gave us $5. Thank you. Cheers to Pacifico.
Gordon?
Henry's still waiting on his Bronco. The
What?
Gladiator.
I thought I saw pictures of Henry with his Bronco.
I don't know, but I drove it up to Wyoming a couple weeks ago. So it was great.
Yes. We're gonna make Henry cave and get a Gladiator instead. Huh?
There you go. I think I'm gonna drive it down to Palm Springs later in October.
God, I forgot you have that.
I know I looked at flights today and they were no longer $49, so I was like, man, I'll just drive. I didn't know the exact dates.
Oh.
I just found out.
I mean, even if they're more than that, they're still maybe.
I know, but I'm flying so much in October. I'm fine with driving. Bye.
Your parents are gonna be here.
Bye.
Yeah, like Nicole's parents will be here for a month.
Yeah, a week of it we won't be here.
A week of it we will not be here.
Oh, Trax's Bronco, not the real one.
Oh, okay. I was just like, I was pretty sure I thought Henry got his Bronco.
Am I going to Proline by the Fire? Not sure yet.
Not 100% sure. We've got so much stuff going on.
I have something every weekend in October, so I was gonna go to Vegas and Nursa with Josh, and then we were like, oh, just kidding. So we'll see. The Carolina Ghost gave us $5. Thank you. Josh, tip from real life truckers. Stay away from backing trailers up, please.
I could have backed a real trailer up way better
than build and final video on the RCPC.
That thing was
Josh
a pain
is
to
going
back
to
up.
Proline by the Fire.
I will be at Proline by the Fire.
I mean, I would like to go down there even if I just go for the day.
It's just a lot of driving for the day.
How far is it?
It's outside of Vegas. Or outside of LA.
Which is only 5 hours.
No, it's 6.5 to Victorville.
We'll see.
And so, yes, we will see.
Okay. Would you expect this truck to behave when using those different rear upper link holes?
I mean, it all just depends on ride height and center of gravity and how the anti-squat acts. It kind of depends. There's a lot to figure out. So, but
Nancy is going. Ben's trying to.
Yes.
It's really working on me there. Damn it.
So I was told by the guys at Hardcore RC, who these links came from, that I could make this fusion work with this TGH2 low trans by spacing up the transmission a little bit. So, or more, I should say. So I'm just trying to kind of eyeball that and then see if I can maybe do like a temporary spacer setup so I can determine how much I need. And then I will 3D print something.
How much was the RCPC truck itself?
The truck itself, the night hauler, was probably like, I think it was like around that $400 mark. And then I bought the extended frame rails and the rear fender, some other miscellaneous things here and there.
Blind Guy RC gave us $5. Thank you. I forgot. Nicole may not realize I'm Quack.
That's Quack RC.
Oh, all right. Josh,
Yes.
Your truck wins. The American wins. Great work, man. Matt won the detail on paint. Always.
Yeah.
Tanya's going. Well, maybe I'll just write down with you then, Joe. Kick the trans over to the passenger side to clear the motor.
Yeah, I've got it as far over that way as I can.
It said angle the trans.
I need to go to the driver's side.
It looks funky, but it works. Josh, should I get an HPR Crawler King, one for sale near me for $250? You didn't let me finish.
Too much. If you could find a Crawler King for like $100, then maybe. But not for $250. It's a pretty old car without much support and not the greatest. So, don't. Save your money.
Nicole's not going to Proline by the Fire. I'm not going. I mean, it really is a fun one. It really is. So, we'll see. Who's the chassis for? Josh?
This is for Rob, my buddy Rob out of Montana.
It's brand new. The HBI.
Yeah, still. It's an old platform in like brand new or not, I would suggest against it. If you're gonna spend $250, I would buy something more of a current generation. You will in the end be much happier.
There you go. There you go.
That would be.
I have a NOS Crawler King for sale.
That means new old stock.
Oh. I thought it was like an actual NOS car. I'm like, cool. I can
Fast
get
and
into
the
that.
Furious edition.
My comp build went 4-link front SOA look up knuckle duster chassis from Fab Matters. Is Rob going to Proline?
He was thinking about it, but I think he's got a hard enduro that week.
With the RCPC truck, do you use a standard radio or airplane style radio?
I used a standard radio, although airplane style would be the more traditional method for that type of thing.
RC, just RC is the name. I like it. Said hello. New Axial Bronco or new Traxxas Bronco first?
Oh, that's a great question. That is a really tough one. The SCX-10 has not been my most favorite platform, but the new Axial Bronco does have solid axles rather than portals, which I do like. So I would lean towards that way myself currently, just because I normally prefer solid axles over portals, but the Traxxas Bronco is kind of like you're not going to lose if you choose that way, just because it works fine, well, but it's super durable. So
Flat irons versus crawlers with a K.
I always prefer crawlers. Rob had a set of these flat irons just available. I just threw them on here for now.
Wrapped Graphics. He's the one who does the dip, right?
Possibly.
I think so. You and Matt owe me 45 minutes of your lives after influencing me to go and watch Flying Cars. It was so bad. It took 6 hours to watch, but I feel like I have to watch it again. Still, I really hate to say. Yeah, no, if I'm ever around during that conversation, I will tell you to save your time and your money. You'll be better off for it. They said that eating a hot dog takes 35 minutes off your life. Like, that maybe takes 35 years off your life.
30.
It's that bad.
It is not.
It's so bad for your mental.
I mean.
Yeah.
That just seems unreasonable to say.
Okay. Jeremiah Salberg, thank you for the $5. Took the transmission apart of my OG SCX-10. There was no grease. Also, my kids destroyed the spur gear.
That's why the kids destroyed the spur. That didn't take long.
Is that Rob's body that needs painting?
That one, it's a cliffhanger. So it's either this one or another one, but because I have a couple here that are trimmed. But yes.
Are surface receivers more expensive than air, and can you use an air one in a crawler?
I don't necessarily know why. It's a good question. I use air ones in almost all of my crawlers for my Fatabas, but there's only certain ones that will work with certain radios. So that's in general, you can't do that for all radios. Fataba's FHSS, I use the 2106 GF, which is like my favorite. It's super cheap, lay down style. It's awesome.
Okay, I'm way behind now. My VS4 10 Pro arrives Tuesday. It's time to remove my rift tires from the rims. What temperature should I bake them at? Just don't do them in your oven.
Yes, do them in the oven. I'd have to go back and look at my video. I think it was like 240, 220. I would look at the video before going off of the blind number that I'm half remembering.
Alex Rojo, why do you prefer solid axles over portals?
It's just a personal preference thing. It's, not that there's anything wrong with either. They both have advantages. I have lots of cars with portals and with straight. I probably have more with portals than I do with solid axles, honestly. But It's just sometimes I like a straight axle better.
Hey Nicole, we're getting a Cheeto around the end of December from Carol. He's from Melody and Mozart. Wondering if he's in Chief or Sookie's bloodlines.
You don't
I
remember?
have no idea.
You don't remember the names?
I don't think I ever got Chiefs.
Oh, well, that's right. Because we got Chief was something we got on a whim.
Yeah, he like we lost Peanut, and I just kind of like casually like just was chatting with her and was like, you know, we lost our other one, so he really needs a buddy, and if you and somebody who had Chief like had a deposit on Chief, and she had to get back surgery, so Carol was like, hey, I've got this one, you know, he's a little bit older, do you want him? I was like, yeah. And I mean, I could probably find out, but I don't know. But is he the one who Chris feels? Yeah. Josh showed me your message, and tell your wife that she's welcome for me talking so much about my robot litter box, and you know you love it too. It's the best.
It is pretty good. So.
Oh, Octavio is unboxing a new Axial Bronco. What did you cheat on?
Wait, what? Who said cheating?
I don't know, a few people that you cheated on something.
I mean, I'm not admitting to anything until they say specifically.
I hate when you do that.
What?
Follow your rules.
I do follow the rules. Sometimes someone just doesn't look for all of the advantages that would lie within the written rules.
Josh.
What?
You can't play with Matt if you're not going to play right. Matt's too kind-hearted to play with the...
He has been cheating in the budget build.
I doubt that.
He has.
No, he hasn't.
He's like returning stuff in our fake budget. It's like, I'm just going to return this. I'm getting this money back because I'm not going to use that now.
Why is that cheating?
That's not how that works.
So you're rubbing off on him by being a bad person. Perfect.
Just saying.
Perfect.
I don't know how it becomes my fault, but I'm definitely going to out-cheat him on the last
Ben, no, you don't need a third puppy.
Ben has 2 puppies?
To get this and not a dog. All I'm saying.
Shh. Listen, one of them is forever.
It's Rob.
Hey, what's going on?
Thank you for the awesome gift. That's fantastic. How'd you know that mangoes are my favorite? And vodka is Josh's favorite. So. Josh takes offense when Matt uses his rules against him. Maybe Josh can marry us at Proline. I'll talk to Nancy about that. Josh can absolutely marry you, but like maybe not at an event. Maybe we just go back to the San Francisco idea or whatever. But tell Josh to bring his card.
It's in my wallet. This video sponsored by Ridge Wallet.
I feel like I hope you tell everyone beforehand.
Oh, you have to say it.
That you're doing that so that they'll appreciate, like, oh, you're our guy that we've supported is getting big enough to get sponsors.
Yeah, right?
Like, it's so exciting. Yes, he is. He can do it in California.
What, marrying?
Yeah.
I can do it in lots of states.
I know.
I did it in Washington.
Right. Love Nicole being like Dredd, Judge, Jury, and Josh Executioner all in one. Always.
Okay, so I've determined where I need to have the transmission. I'm going to draw up a little 3D printed spacer because I'm actually going to
defend himself.
He absolutely does. He is he's a scoundrel.
I see Bettina guys here. I sent Josh and you a present. Ask Josh about it.
Hey.
Steven Davis.
Oh, yes.
Thank you for saying something.
Well, I've been waiting till you've been back on here.
When I get married, can your Ripper be the ring bearer? Sure.
This is from Steven Davis.
Let me see. Oh, God. You're so... Why would they even make diecast of that?
Steven Davis found
Why?
An AMX.
Why?
It's limited edition. One of 2,500.
It's an AMX.
AMC AMX.
Oh, God.
Yes. in Laurel Green Poly.
Puke green. That's what AMX made. That was one of...
It's a 68, 69, 68, 69, 70. The good.
Remember we were driving somewhere and I was like, oh.
You get a 390 in it.
That I was like, that is the fuggliest car. I'm like, I bet it's a fucking AMC. And Josh was like, oh, I love that. And I was like, yeah, it definitely is.
Yes. So, I feel like I should take it out of the package though.
Mike said,
I know that you're not supposed to do that with things, but I feel like
I feel like that's not a collector's edition.
It says right there.
Well, then leave it in the fucking package.
Limited edition.
I sent Josh an Instagram post for you, kitten birthday cake. It says Mike J. Does that come with a Facebook club and serial number? I have the AMX and Forza. Well, you have bad taste as well.
All right, I'm putting the AMX on the shelf. There's a 3-wheeler that I have here that Brandon gave me.
That John didn't want from one of his toy
No,
sets.
it's a 3-wheeler. How can you go wrong?
Oh, God. That is just horrendous. I mean...
AMX on the shelf.
Gunner, $5. Thank you. Sorry I'm late. Was watching Real Entertainment. Tweeted to McFarlane. Nicole, are you going to Proline by the fire? If so, add some original to Josh's care package. I might.
It's undetermined fully.
Yeah. Put it in the dumpster. It was actually worth some cash. Well, not since you just opened it. He doesn't fucking sell anything anyway. It's just gonna sit here forever. So thank you, Stephen Davis. Where's Stephen Davis from?
My precious.
Huh?
I don't know that. We chat on Facebook Messenger on my Harley Design page here once in a while. But I don't know specifically.
AMX drive
Shock
body
now.
would be fire.
Right?
No.
Who said that?
A
brilliant man said that, whoever he was.
Greg Knudsen.
Greg Knudsen? Knuckles? Rob got
Does he need your number? Says Great Matter Fab.
That was still
He's in Portland. Oh, he's close.
the funniest thing.
How to make a $200 item $3. Open it.
You know, I have a...
Travis Gilmore's here. Anyone know if the SCX 19.3 shocks are decent? Building a VS410 chassis that I want the VFD trans and was going to use a straight axle kit with those shocks and was wondering if they were okay. SCX10 he means. SCX10 3.
SCX10 3 shocks are longer than 90 millimeter, maybe? No. Maybe they're normal. I can't remember. The ones that come with the SCX10 straight axle kit are longer. Anyway.
What trans are you putting in that flat reel?
It's a TGH 2-low. Here is my still factory sealed Axial Exo kit that we're going to build one of these weeks once we're back. And it's original dust even, as you can see.
Gross. Why do you bring that in my house? What body is this?
Proline Cliffhanger.
I really enjoy the AMC love on here as an AMC owner myself. I'm sorry.
Which AMC? If it's a Javelin.
I'm sorry, they're all ugly. A gremlin. I would like a gremlin just for having a gremlin, and that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, just for...
Don't be so obtuse.
Ben Osborne's selling his whole RC collection. I hope you're going to stay with us and get something. He has an 69 Rebel SST.
69. Oh, the Rebel. I kind of know the Rebel. I remember my dad had bought a Rambler for some reason. Not a great looking car. I mean, not the worst looking car AMC ever.
Jeremiah, yes, Josh has very much enjoyed those. And he enjoyed your shirt and hoodie.
I wore the shirt on Wednesday too.
Adam, yes, I did cut off all my hair. Robbie is having Moose Jaw do a cliffhanger. Nice.
Moose Jaw's getting busy.
Good. Good evening, guys. Hey, Josh, I have an Axial SDX 10.2 with with upgrades like Vanquish, frame kit, Mincus 1.9 wheels, all metal gearing from Vanquish with the aluminum transmission, Vanquish link kit.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Was there a question?
Where do you get the money for these $1,000 RCs?
This is not mine.
Not his.
I'm building this for a friend, Rob, who's been on here.
Do good things for your wife. I like that comment.
What? Oh, that was it. That's his username?
No, he said do good things.
Oh, do good
That
things.
would be a good username. Thank you, Johan's RC Garage. Matt Harris says my father-in-law had an AMC Eagle when my wife and I first got together.
I like the AMC Eagle.
Did you see the AMC Javelin that Ring Brothers did for SEMA?
Yeah, I just have never been a big fan of the Javelin's nose. I just like the AMX so much better.
Someone has got 12 grand in RC stuff. Make offers.
Okay.
Why? I was not talking to you. I was not speaking with you.
What part of the country are you in, Ben?
Nowhere near us.
You don't know that? I'm just interested in our viewers' lives. Makes good conversation.
Ben either. Ben doesn't need it either. He has to save for things. Good Lord, you guys. Worst thing AMC ever did, by far, they put square headlights on a Jeep.
Right? Yeah, AMC made Jeeps for a while. They owned a Jeep, because the V8 was from AMC. Ford owned Jeep for a while.
Dale Z, but Josh paid for his $1,000 RCs by spending $600 in trading Wraith links.
It was Wraith axles, Dale.
He should know that. He's the one who always brings it up. How do you know what shock position to install the shocks into? What do you look for when adjusting position, says Rob. Not that he actually cares because you're building his truck.
I put them to start in the middle position, and I put them at the highest. So middle, just because it gives me some leeway to adjust. If I feel like it needs to be softer, I can lay it back down. If it's too soft, I can lay it up and limit travel a little bit. So that's kind of just where I'm starting. And I'm starting at the highest position so I can build it at full bump. That way I can see if there's any clearance issues. When I add springs, everything will just get better. This is kind of worst case scenario, so that we have a place to go from.
I know you're not a fan of the Enduro Night Runner. Any thoughts on making it a little bit better performer?
The problem is that it's really true to scale for the body. So like to fit bigger tires, you really got to cut it a bunch. Actually the first thing I would do is take the IFS out and put a solid axle in it. Even if you just leave the stock size tires, just get that IFS out of there and put the stock element solid axle in there, and it'll already be a big improvement. And then from there, you got to start trimming bodies and adding bigger tires and stuff.
Mike J just said Flex Seal ...
Tuscaloosa, Alabama. What? I always just think of the Sublime song.
Yeah.
Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Cleveland, Ohio.
And the rain is pounding at the ground in the moment. That's nice. That would be a lovely sight. When I went into...
I have Sublime in my head all night now.
Yeah. When I went into Seattle, I wasn't in Seattle. I went to Salt Lake. When I pulled in...
It was raining in Salt Lake?
It was raining. And I walked in and I was I was all wet and I was just kind of standing in it for a minute and the kid kind of looked at me. I'm like, dude, I'm from California. I haven't seen rain in a year. This is amazing.
Whoa.
I'm like, oh, I forgot what this is like.
Like you're some sort of freaking alien.
Is that for the Josh style rally bashing? What about those of us that crawl so slow that it's hard to tell if the crawler is moving, says Rob.
Rob, I'm just going to try and convert you. No.
Nope.
That's
drive like you.
Same. Rob, I don't think you bought lower spring cups. So
Oh, I
we
feel like
are.
you really have some laying around.
I'm not 100% sure on that. You bought spring shock mounts up top, but lower spring cups, I don't think so. So we are going to either have to make some or
Brian, Alex is on a date?
say what?
I don't know. Somebody said maybe I'm probably.
I have not been in the mod chat the last couple of days.
Oh my!
I've been very busy.
Crying. What coating should I put on a Skiller Fab bumper in raw steel to match Vanquish Clear anodized?
Oh, trying to match raw steel and anodized aluminum. I mean, the closest thing you're gonna be is like with a silver paint. I maybe try steel it. It's a coating that will stop from oxidization, but you could also just weld to it. But it's like a stainless coating, which is, I know it's not aluminum, but it might be close. Maybe that'd be worth a shot.
Josh, what did you do with your Flex Seal truck?
It's right there.
Nothing. Like I said, nothing ever gets sold. Did you ever sell your moon buggy, Capra?
No.
Weird.
I should.
Said they're delayed on shipping.
Who said that? Rob?
Yeah. Throw incision shocks on it, says Ben.
We'll have to.
Josh, what gas do you use with your Detroit torch?
Oxygen and acetylene.
You should be his inventory app, Rob. I have a Vanquish Origin and 2 VS410 Pros. Do you think Vanquish would do a kit minus the body, wheels, and tires to cut down on the price?
Probably not, just because like kits, a big appeal of kits is that they're complete. And the hard thing is that it doesn't cut down on cost enough for what people think it should. So it's just like, I know what you mean though.
I'll go to Proline if I get to wear one of my swoof name badges. You can wear whatever you want. Uh-oh. Where'd the tag go?
What did you... How did you do that?
I don't know. The fucking desktop conversation all over again.
And...
There it is.
There we go. You got rid of all of the super chats though, so we can't see who. Can't thank people now.
Thank you for keeping us going. Rush does not sell stuff. Does the Capra thing have a design flaw, or is there something I can do to get it to shift out of locked under load?
No, it's just the design of it. I mean, you can like, there's things you can do by like filing the dogs and things like that to try and help have it lock a little bit less, but it just doesn't have this. Yeah, Ben can see that. So the person who needs the email can see the email.
Okay, Ben can see it. Perfect. He said, thanks. Those are they are the nicest kits out there. Thank you, Clarksdale. He worked very hard on them. I mean, as did Brandon.
As did the rest of everybody.
Everyone at Vanquish.
I was just
but
there.
I'm saying that you also did.
Yes,
work very
I
hard.
also.
Yes, so it's nice when people say,
yes, it is.
Thank you. They're nice kids.
Yeah,
Brandon's not here.
He is not.
Jim's not here. Steve's not here. So you... Mr. 1998 Jeep Cherokee said, best way I found to get raw steel to match clear Vanquish is to sandblast the steel and matte clear coat finish.
Sounds reasonable.
There you go. Ben got your email, Ben Osborne. Nicole, did he actually sell the Wraith Axial Fest?
Yes.
I have no idea.
I did.
I literally have no idea. Do you know what he said to me at Axial Fest? I got there with Steve and he was like, I won this cooler. I won this Canon cooler. And then like Rob comes up.
This Rob,
like 30 minutes later, and he was like, hey, you got a good deal on that cooler that you bought. And I was like, I won something useful at a raffle, like something that I actually want for once at a raffle. Because normally I just make him give it away to kids, like whatever he wins. I'm like, no, we give that away to whatever kids in the front row. No, and You got a good, and he was like, I got a good deal on it. I was like, you're such a fucking liar. Oh my god.
I had it.
I said, sorry,
I
bro.
had it. To Rob.
You know what? Good for Rob. He didn't even know he was calling your stupid ass out, but he did. That's what you need in life. You just always need somebody to call you out. Stupid.
Is that why I married you?
Yeah, apparently. Apparently. Josh, when you're in Seattle, I'm taking you downtown Seattle to drive on Mercer Ave. It will make you cry to know how much we spent to get this bad of a road. 15 lights, nothing managed, so many reds. You guys are obsessed.
Dale sent me a YouTube video the other day about how speed limits are set, and I was getting furious.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's not how it works.
Remember when they did that art installation in
Oh.
Park?
And you know how many of us...
And it was like 37.
No,
like
34 miles an
or
hour.
34. It was 34 in a 35, and it was like an art installation in our small town in
where they
Kansas.
it was an art thing where they changed actual regulatory speed limit signs to go from 35 miles an hour. They made them go say 34 because it was art. And of course, everybody at my office heard about it immediately. And I knew this particular landscape architect. I had been in a meeting with him, and he had proposed this whole thing. He actually cried in the meeting. Funny story. He became mayor of that town later, too. Anyway, long story not so long. Yeah, it was art to make it 34. You wouldn't be able to get a ticket, though, because it says in the MUTCD, since Nicole isn't in here, MUTCD, Manual of Uniform Traffic Control Devices, that speed limits have to be in 5-mile-an-hour increments. So if you see like a 17-mile-an-hour speed limit sign in a neighborhood, it's bullshit. Unenforceable. So, yeah, there you go. Rob, we are taking the spring cups that came on the shocks in the straight axle kit.
Quite bound.
Oh, Bubba. And trimming those off for now. And we're going to use those as a filler. This is probably a very dangerous way to use an X-Acto blade. I totally agree.
Isogen gave us $2. Thank you. 34? What? They didn't do 69? Yes, Kitty. That's our chiefy. Well, now I'm curious what
Is that GV?
bloodline he came from.
Right? He is the goddamn sweetest cat.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous.
Would Capra Axles work on a Red Cap Marksman, SOS, or Panhard?
Let's maybe servo on axle, but I mean it's basically just the Marksman is just a Gen 8 chassis. It's a Wendigo, so it's probably not impossible, but Wendigo, yes, Wendigo.
TRX4 Blazer or TRX4 Sport?
Sport's a pretty good bargain. If you love the look of a Blazer, then get the Blazer. And if you love gadgets like locking diffs and stuff, they work so well. But if you just want to drive something fun, get the Sport.
This is Chief. Would it then default to 25 miles an hour unless otherwise posted?
Kind of depends.
I think people in Kansas can use their fucking common sense.
I'm saying you couldn't get a ticket. It says 34. That's not MUTCD compliant.
I'm just saying, like, I think you could use your common sense and be like, well, I've driven this 8,000 million times. It's 35, so...
You can't depend on familiar drivers. It's not how it works. You would go probably based on either reasonable safety recommendations, like...
Oh my God, shut your face.
You'd be able to get out of a ticket pretty easily.
When's the 60,000 video going to be, Josh?
Hopefully next week, because I'm going to try and film that this weekend.
He is so big. He is going to end up being a very large animal.
What's up, butthead?
Gray Matter Fab, thank you for the $5. So I will bite. So how are speed limits set?
Generally, it's set based on criteria of the surroundings, and design speed. The whole thing with the video was that it's set off the 85th percentile, which is like a theoretical thing where you take a speed study based on how...
In Kansas, we do 5 and above what's posted. Right. Exactly. So you go 39 instead of 40. Shut your face. GSpeed versus ATL frame.
I mean, they're both flat rail frames.
Right. It's a flat rail question. Sorry. I had to read the whole thing.
I mean, flat rail. I do like that the ATL had a standard SCX style bolt pattern on the skid plate.
Gray matter. You can FaceTime him and have that conversation whenever you would like.
Just saying. You can't set...
So I was actually listening. I'm like, you can, yeah, you have his number, call him. That would make his day.
You set speed limits before the road...
Speed
before the road is even built. So you can't just like wait until the cars are on it to do a speed study.
RC24 says, I'm late tonight. Daughter had her graduation for getting her red belt in karate.
Whoop, whoop.
That's awesome. What did you get?
Me?
Yeah.
I stopped at brown belt, but I was like 12. So I feel like getting that belt at that age didn't really...
Jay's RC Expedition is that I bought the whole speedometer, so I used the whole speedometer.
You paid for the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
Are you seeing any interference between your Fusion and the rails and not too low?
Yes, I'm going to make myself a custom spacer that's going to raise it, and then I'm also going to cock it. And yeah, I've got a quick design idea in my head, and I think I'll be able to easily implement it, be able to draw it up in 15 minutes or so and hit the 3D print lever.
Thoughts on the DX5C versus the DX5 Rugged?
I'm not a Spectrum guy, so I don't know them all that well, but I can say I know that they like updated the Rugged because the previous one, the buttons sucked.
What is Carol's website? Windhaven?
It's something. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it's Windhaven.
We always said Wildhaven.
Yeah, it's not. It's Windhaven Exotics.
It looks. If you find a site that looks like it was made in 1999,
I think she's having somebody work on it.
Well,
she told me. If we chat.
Yeah. If you come across like a Flash site, that's probably the right one. Just look for the tagline, "The Cure for Jungle Fever."
It does say that on the brochures. It does. We have become friends with our vet, of course, because we become friends with everyone. And so when we got Chief, I had put
I am very off-putting to people.
Well, I make friends with everyone, so I like put it in there, the brochure in there when we got Chief, and I was like, and we're still doing like, I have to sit in the parking lot when he goes in, and the vet called me. And he was like, oh, I saw the paperwork. I was like, yeah, I put that brochure in there. I was like, just so you could see it. And he was like, oh, you mean the Cure for Jungle Fever one? And I was like, yeah, that one. I put that in there for you. You're welcome. Wait, you get your cat some Carol fucking Baskins? Chris Fields, yeah, Windhaven Exotics. What's the name of your $800 radio?
It's a 7PXR.
What's your opinion on the Tekin?
Oh wait, it's not an
X4?
R. Sorry, 7PX, just 7PX. Sorry, what was that?
What is your opinion on the Tekin RX4?
I love my RX4s. They're super smooth. I run them in, like, I've got it in my Ultra. I think I have it in my orange Jeep that's behind Nicole, and I've got it in my Bomber up top, and in my Pro in the garage and a couple others. I really like them. My cars are about 60-40 Tekin to Castle, and then a couple of ones with Holmes ESCs.
What shocks are on that rig?
These are Traxxas big bores, and I'm using Losi Mini T springs, and I don't currently have the lower shock cups, so I'm just modifying some SCX 10.3 solid axle shock cups, spring cups, to retain the springs for now until we get proper ones later.
I've got your X-Trail chassis from long ago, currently working on swapping my low C Nightcrawler drivetrain to it.
Oh, cool. Night train.
Will you come visit me over at Fast Track?
Oh,
You haven't been over there in a while.
I went in a few weeks ago. Oh no, it was AxioFest. I went in right before AxioFest. But yes.
I feel like we're friends ago. We've never met, but you've eaten my meat.
Yeah, Gunner, see, I've had to learn even more now because I've got 2 Satisfied Jerky shirts in the closet, and both say that I'll only put the hottest meat in my mouth. And I realized that I can't just grab any t-shirt out of my closet.
Why? That's hilarious. Like, I retired some of your t-shirts the other day because I needed hangers.
Yeah.
And I, like, looked at that one and I was like, oh, this one hasn't been worn. Like, because I was seeing what hadn't been worn in a while. And I was like, and then I read it. And I was like, nope, that's staying in the closet. That shit's hilarious.
The problem is that I just grab one without looking,
why
and then I walk around all day, and then at the end of the day, Steve's like, "What is that all about?"
That's hilarious.
I'm like, "What?
Why do you care?
It's like, "What's on the back?"
Care?
I mean, not a ton,
Really?
but still,
You care?
like,
That's hilarious.
it's gonna end up on TMZ.
They have a TMZ for non-famous people?
Right?
I did not know that.
For scale people,
They have a TMZ for just regular people?
it's like Snapchat. Quick.
I mean, they wouldn't even call you a freaking YouTube influencer.
No,
Like,
that's
give me a
true.
break.
That is very true.
You're ever going to be on TMZ unless you run into Britney Spears with your car.
I have been watching Britney Spears a lot
I know.
lately.
Why did I say that? I mean,
If you haven't,
Chris Hemsworth. If you ran into Chris Hemsworth with your car.
if you haven't, go follow Britney Spears on Instagram.
Nobody
It
wants to do
is.
that.
You should do it.
Nobody wants to do that. Have you been to Deer Creek?
I have.
Lee Chapman went. He said it's fun.
I have been. I got some kind of like. I wasn't super pumped with some of the stuff that I was like finding on the ground around where I was trying to crawl. So
Full of like needles. Oh.
So I don't. They might have. I just, that kind of stuff is off-putting.
But we're in
So-
California.
I know, but I can just go to natural rocks. It's natural too, but like out in the middle of nowhere.
What would new old stock VP rock jocks for the OG Wraith be worth?
Ooh, $500 or $600. I mean, yeah, $600 maybe, especially new. I mean, I'd give you $500 probably.
You said, yeah, that was the downside of driving there. Junky obstacles. Oh, she deleted her Instagram page.
What?
We have not watched Peaky Blinders yet.
We have not. It's like Jesse. See, dang it. Jesse should know I haven't been on Instagram in the last few days. I've been very busy. I've been very stressed.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. I spoke to you for like 5 seconds the other day. And I was like, what is the problem? I mean, I guess we've been together long enough that I can pick up on those things easily, but I was like, did I do something wrong? I didn't say that.
No. I got home and I said, I'm going to put my headphones on. Is that okay?
I was like, yeah, after I spoke to you on the phone, you can put on whatever you want. I don't talk to your bitch ass. I don't have time for that shit.
You have all the time for that.
Well, I don't have time for man whining. Like, I don't have time for that. For man pouting. Like, I'm sorry.
Pouting?
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, but like, you can't call me and bitch about the
DMV was ridiculous.
No, you can't call every time I go to the DMV, it's the exact same experience. Everyone in the country, it's sorry why it's like a running joke. Like, you don't get to call and bitch about that and me feel sorry for you because you have had an expired driver's license for how many months?
Like 2.
Yeah, but like, you can't, that's one thing I just can't have sympathy for because.
And it wasn't that it was expired. It was the other part.
That you needed a real ID.
No.
Oh, it said female instead of male.
Yeah.
I thought when you were telling me all about this, I was like, I thought you were, if I were a man and I were you, I would have been like, you want me to whip it out for you? You are like, just hit the button. Hit the button. You want to see it? Like.
I've had a typo on my license for 5 years. My license finally expired. I went to go in and I had to get the new real ID, which we had to bring in like proof of all the stuff and my passport and bills and all that kind of crap. And I was just like, and I want to get this updated because it's been 5 years and I didn't really want to go to the DMV just for this for then. Anyway.
3 hours, 15 minutes, says Gary Clark. You were only there 2.
Gary, cheers. You're a better man than I am.
Everyone. Like, you can't, like.
I cannot. If I go to. When
there's something you have to take care of that I can't take care of for you, let's be real.
My version of hell is just the DMV.
And literally everyone. The people who work there, the people who have to go there.
Does anybody here work at the DMV before I say some really off-putting things about your coworkers?
They know. They know.
I just...
Zootopia DMV sloss equals truest thing ever.
I'm still mad about it.
All you had to say was you identify as male today.
That's what I did. I swear to... I'm like, it's California. Can't I just tell you what I want? Like, can I just use this to my advantage one goddamn time ever? Like, do you have a birth certificate? No, I don't. And I live 50 minutes away from here, so I'm not going to go get it. If I have it there. Do I have one?
Where?
Birth certificate?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Sweet. That would have saved a lot of issues.
I think.
I don't know that I do. When have I needed a birth certificate?
For your passport?
Interesting.
Gunnar, thank you. Here's another $5 since Nicole is getting tonight's episode demonetized.
Just put it on the table.
We discovered.
Can I just talk about traffic in the DMV?
Father, and you can do that by yourself. I'll leave. My father-in-law has been driving around for 18 years unlicensed last week. Men, sheesh. My wife suffers the same way.
18 years.
1,000 points to Nicole for keeping track of Josh's documents. I mean, if I didn't, no one would. Well, your mom would. Just kidding.
I was going to say, it was like, that was my second call. I was going to call you, be like, hey, do I have a birth certificate? And then if not, I'm like, think my mom still has it?
She probably does. I can almost guarantee you that your mom has.
I bet she's called and had a duplicate on. She probably gave me one 10 years ago, and then she had the duplicate made immediately after.
She never gave you the original, I promise. Like, she never.
She's like, nope.
His mom's
the most
organized. Like, I have so much envy of his mother, of the way she is so, like, she knows what sheets she bought us 10 years ago. Like, and
yes, just like
brand they were, like, she's so, it's amazing, it's incredible. I'm just like, hey, do you know that? Hey, and I was like, when they need it, anytime they ever need like an emergency contact, I'm like, my mother-in-law, like, she knows where shit's at. My mom has no idea. Rap Graphics, thank you for the $10 for Nicole's alcohol staff.
I'm just saying
if there wasn't a DMV, people couldn't use your traffic stuff. Thank you, Adam, thank you.
Agree to disagree.
So they asked you what you identified as? Josh, that's ridiculous. Yeah.
So, no, they wouldn't let me. I was just like,
Try keeping semi-trucks registered if you really want to get pissed off, Josh.
I could see that. So, yeah.
That is true, Antonio. Driving without a license makes you safer because you can't afford to get pulled over.
Yeah. I mean, a guy without a license is the one who hit me on my motorcycle, so I wish that guy would have.
Well, that was obviously an accident.
Maybe he didn't maybe he saw my videos.
You didn't have YouTube at that time.
I did so.
No, you didn't have videos.
Did I not? I might not have yet. You might be right.
No.
That was before you. How do you know?
Because I remember when you started making them in my basement.
Well, it was my basement at the time as well. And
Right.
I made them at my old apartment first.
Just tell them your license identifies as current.
Yes.
Sup, Hoosiers and Hoosettes. I would tell them I identify as an AH-64 Apache attack helicopter. That's super specific. That's super specific. That sounds like a personal fetish.
That sounds totally reasonable.
You think?
Yes.
I would have said I identify as give me my damn driver's license.
That's what I said. 3 separate people had to walk up to
Hey,
help this
it's called
person.
bureaucracy.
And he was just like, and they each one asked the same question, like, do you have a birth certificate? I have what you have right there.
Laura has something sweet to say that has nothing to do with this. Bought/two-wheel drive for my kids. Today they opened pedal tires for it. Nothing beats kids' reactions for RC parts. Almost made me cry.
So I need to be shopping for RC parts. For Emmett. Ow! Just buying presents. Trying to find what the best present is. Consumer Reports presents for kids.
Well, if Amazon Treasure Truck tells me that it's the newest thing, then I did that today.
What'd you buy him?
Apparently, it's called a tea turtle, and you can flip it inside out. It's an octopus that is like happy on one side, and then you flip it inside out, and it's mad on the other side. It's like red on one side.
But, so it's not a turtle?
No, it's an octopus.
Why is it called?
I think they have a turtle because it's probably like teetotaler, like when you're on one side or the other, you know?
Yeah, we grab me another beer.
Sure, but like, read Henry's question.
Okay. Henry says, I went to go get my driver's license, and a girl behind the counter who could barely understand asked me if my birth certificate was my green card. I don't think they could ask you that. I'm pretty sure they can't. I don't know. Okay, so I've got my general placement for the transmission at least, so I can determine my spacer, which will. Yeah, I've got something, but open it there if you have a chance. So we got that. I do need to throw receiver in this. I think I have a receiver of Rob's. I'll probably just use that. So it'll be that same air receiver we were talking about. I'm going to attach this servo horn while we're at it. Thank you.
It is.
What? It's a blue and red octopus.
Yeah. Look.
And that is what Emmett needed.
I mean, it said it was like the thing now. #1 bestseller.
Tea turtle. I still don't understand why it's called a turtle and it's not a turtle.
Well, I think they have a turtle. Look.
Yeah, how many times did you watch this thing flip inside out?
I haven't actually. Look how fast it worked.
You don't think that could be video editing?
Shut up, Josh. You're an asshole. And it was an Amazon special one. That special colors.
Special. Limited edition, one of 2,500.
Yeah.
So it is not a air receiver, it's a ground receiver, but it's what we're going to use. This was originally destined for Red
Tea
Cat.
Turtle is a company name. They sell t-shirts and stuffed animals.
See?
Oh, TikTok.
Right.
Thank you. Quit whining, people. We get it. The DMV sucks. That's what I said. Damn. Oh, didn't see it on. Does Octopus come with a special coin? I don't think so. Jonathan Schultz. Hello, you wonderful people, and Josh.
And Jonathan, I will see you in a few days.
That's gonna really make me come, like, to Proline by the Fire. Shut up. To Proline by the Fire.
His dad's coming to Nursa.
No. Should I get the 4PB? I have the 3PB right now.
I would get a 4 PM, maybe. I would not go to a 4 PK. 4 PK is a fine radio and all, but a 4 PM does basically everything you would need. And the problem with the 4 PM is it only uses FASST receivers, which are like $100 each. What? You know what you did.
That's gonna make me come to Proline by the Fire. Jesus Christ. I quit. I'm leaving. You guys read your own fucking comments.
I'm working on a car.
Fuck you. So, because I enjoy seeing Little Jonathan and John Schultz. Damn it. I'm gonna quit. I quit.
Done.
I'm
done. Done.
I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna walk out and quit.
Done.
So, you're a fucking asshole.
Done. Not laughing anymore.
Do you know how many toys we have for these cats? And that is all they play with.
Zip ties?
Yeah. They had one in their water bowl the other day and they were both sitting there. It was in the water bowl and they were both sitting there staring at it and just like batting it. Yeah. And I just walked by them and I was like, I need to go back to work. Was my thought. So doing my first hard body scale kit, it's this K5 Chevy. I have two kits in front of me, VS410 Pro or SCX103. Which kit would you go with?
The VS410 Pro would probably be easier because the transmission's less obtrusive. But if you want to build a truck that's a little bit, if you want to put a hard body on one and leave the VS410 Pro to be more competitive, then that would be another option. But because hard bodies are heavy, but still.
What kind of toy? They have all the toys.
All the toys.
Literally everything.
120 pack of springs.
Yeah. Wow. No. Do cats have the equivalent of BarkBox?
What is BarkBox?
It's like they send you shit every month.
Oh.
Like those boxes, those box things. But
yeah, like the treasure box or the
yeah. No, I don't know, but they just need zip ties and they're fine.
Zip ties and plastic springs.
Hobby Room, longtime watcher, fellow tuber. Thank you guys for the regular entertainment. Thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you for joining. My degenerate wife.
Oh, they do? Meow Box? I think that made that up.
I mean, I bet not. I bet somebody absolutely made Meow Box.
Heat gun, not lighter, you savage.
Listen, I like to be a little more old-timey.
You could be like my cousin's husband and do everything from the 1800s. Make your own forge.
Yeah.
And like,
Civil War reenactments.
blade that you have to pedal.
Like a Singer sewing machine.
Yeah.
Pass.
I only watched part of last Friday's stream. What was the deal with you having a tapeworm? I mean, I had a tapeworm. Why?
Before she met me, and
No, I was
like,
dating you.
what?
Yeah. Why?
No, it
why
was
is this
before.
so weird?
Because it was the 2000s.
You get it. You can get it from going outside in your bare feet. You can get a tapeworm.
Maybe in Missouri, that's a thing.
It
but
was
civilized people have never heard of such a thing.
pork or from red meat, which is all we eat when we're like. People get tapeworms all the time.
Were you the only one who got a tapeworm?
Yeah.
Like, you see where that could be weird? I mean, it's weird anyway.
How? But like, literally, people are sushi.
But why did you name it?
I never named it. They did. I didn't actually name it. I mean, maybe we did. I don't even remember.
I don't remember. It was a weird time in our lives.
I went out a lot during that time. Like, I don't know. I just had a tapeworm.
It was just the tapeworm days. It was a period of my life.
Nicole will die of dysentery. Meowbox is a good OnlyFans name. Thank you. I heard she got it from Creed. It was from Mexico. No, people were always like, you can buy those, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
You can just get them from Lake of the Ozarks.
that was probably where I got it from, honestly. Like, let's be real.
That sounds more
Like,
reasonable.
let's be real when we think about
You
this.
stopped at a gas station at Lake of the
It was
Ozarks.
probably from the Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah, that sounds a lot
But
more.
like, it happened. Like, people get them all the time.
No, they don't.
£15. Like, what do you think?
Healthy
We
diet
need
and
another-
exercise?
We need enough. No, that was unhealthy. Like, that was completely. I'm 5'7". There's no reason you should ever be 115 pounds when you're 5'7". Never.
You're just like, I'm gonna get me a husband. Where's that tapeworm?
Yeah. I mean, next time when you die, I'm gonna just get another one. I know a few people. No one has ever had a tapeworm.
Yeah. I have 2,000 friends on Facebook. None of them has ever said they've been.
Most tapeworm symptoms are you cannot digest meat.
You think that's the only one?
Well, and I weighed 115 pounds. It was and 5'7". It was not in any way. And yeah, it's people don't get tapeworms all the time. Well, I did. I don't know.
It's not like you got them weekly. You had the one. When did you figure it out?
You don't want to know.
Okay, thanks.
One of my friends at the salon.
I'm done.
Was a gastrointestinal, and yeah, and you have to take a pill, and it.
Yeah, that's fine.
My was 5'7" and 115 pounds. She's healthy. I mean, she's just skinny, and I'm not a naturally skinny person. I don't know. You probably won't ever get one. Less than 1,000 people in the U.S. get them a year, right from Google. Well, thank you.
See?
You
I always said you were one in a million.
Oh, 450 million. Well,
Divided by 1,000.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're not quite a dime a dozen, but you're somewhere between a dime a dozen and one in a million.
I'll take it. Jeremiah, thank you for the $5. So Suki eats screws, she flicks boxes, and they play with zip ties. Why buy them toys? I don't know.
Because Nicole loves Amazon.
Chewy.
Chewy. Yeah. All I know is that our FedEx driver has to be has to hate you more than anybody.
Yeah, because I do order cat litter.
You order cardboard boxes of cat litter get delivered in the mail free.
They shouldn't let you do that.
Yeah, you're right.
They should charge you. They don't.
Well, I'm going to keep doing this until...
I mean, until they do, yeah. And then I don't have to go to PetSmart and get it. Like, okay.
Like, deal.
Aussie RC Queen, thank you for the $10. Here's $10 to go to Prominent by the Fire, Nicole. Thank you. Go Proline by the Fire. Yeah, autocorrect. Thank you. Eric Bramlett says, love you guys. Hope you're down at Proline. You want
I will be there regardless.
$20 50-pound dog food ships free from Walmart. See?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, when I see a box from Chewy on the front porch, and I'm just like,
I left it there for you to
yeah,
get.
I'm just like, oh, that's 2 boxes of cat litter inside of this box. It's quite dense.
A 60-pound box at least.
Yeah, it is a box that is not very large, and it weighs 60 pounds.
I usually get it inside. Who knew it'd be easy as turning your phone sideways? See? Don't need a desktop version.
I was setting up in here tonight, and Nicole yelled from the other room, "What's a desktop version?" What? Do you know what a desktop version is? Yeah? Like, how do I do it? Well, you can just go to my desktop computer. No.
No.
We don't have one of those.
I don't know how you use that.
We do. It's the big glowy box on my desk. Like, one that's got all the rainbow colors coming out of it.
Nope. No. That's not happening.
Yeah. So, I swear. All right, we've got the electronics all in. Everything but the antenna is coiled. Should probably do that at least.
Yeah, Matt Harris, they do that. Anything, I think it's over $49 they ship for free. So I just order all of their food and all of it together.
I order bubbly on Walmart.com every week. And it ships for free. You lose about 1 out of 18, like 1 can out of every 18 pack. Like, it gets a hole or something like that. I'll tell you what, Walmart shipping is the exact same experience as the employees in the store. It's the absolute worst thing you've ever seen.
Really?
Oh my God, it's ridiculous. You should see the boxes that show up and you're just like, how did that make it here? Or how did they think that this was okay to ship?
They use in transit?
Oh, yes, they do.
Yeah, they're the worst. It's in transit. I'm a mailman and I love delivering heavy boxes since I get paid by the hour. Heavier the box, the longer it takes to deliver. Lucky for you that they only deliver FedEx.
Yeah.
Even though, yeah, FedEx always loses my shit, but... 60-pound cat litter ships free. Screws or O-rings from hobby shops should only need a stamp, shipping $14.99.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Jonathan Schultz says, was in Walmart, Huntington Beach. No cashiers, all self-checkout. No, thank you. I can't do...
What if you're buying booze? You can't self-checkout for booze.
Self-checkout's never self-checkout because the light blinks every time and they have to come over every time. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Walmart is the Banggood of U.S. online retailers. Can you buy Proline by the Fire tickets in advance, or can the fam and I pay at the gate?
I think you can pay at the gate.
Jones says no. Schultz says no alcohol.
Interesting. But yeah, I think you can pay at the gate.
You should probably
Tyler, who's not your actual name. Tyler Durden's from Fight Club.
Oh, well, you should probably check before you drive there.
Just come on, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Don't scan the booze, duh.
Of course, Jesse. Of course.
Jesse, you mean steal?
Ben with the reasonable comment.
Josh, I had a 1,400-pound ATS auto transfer switch today with 2 drivers from North Carolina. Made it early. Driver proceeded to back into the building. Mike J says alcohol can be done at self-checkout. I work at Walmart.
Oh, well, not
In
in
Missouri,
not
maybe,
in
but
Kansas,
not in
not California, not Kansas. Kansas, you can't buy it at.
In Missouri, probably.
Yeah, in Missouri, you get it with you buy diapers. You just get some.
Borrow without asking. T-Shack, where have you been? I need my weeds pulled.
The backyard is in fine condition. It's mowed.
I'm sorry, who told you to turn the sprinklers off so that all of it would just die?
I left them on.
I know, I told you to turn them off because I don't want to deal with it. Not steal, borrow, return it when I'm done. No cashiers in Delray Beach, Florida. I feel like there's so many songs about Delray Beach that I want to go there.
I've never heard of it.
I'm assuming it's somewhere where they have like the writers conference, like the songwriters conferences, because they always sing about it, like country. So Mike J says, "Oops, I forgot you're in that state."
Watch it, Mike J.
The t-shirt I'm wearing right now says I identify as an attack helicopter. Super Greg, I think you're a little far behind, but that's funny. You can buy booze at Sam's Club and pay on your phone. They check your receipt at the door, and the receipt is red, not black.
Dang,
Yes.
that's fancy.
T-check, yes. The landscaping is looking pretty shabby. In the backyard, the front yard, they do it for us with the HOA, but the backyard...
I did it before you got home last.
You mowed!
And weed eated.
You did not weed eat.
I did so. I got a free weed eater.
Lying son
With
of
my
a
battery.
bitch.
I did.
You did not.
I edged even.
You did not.
On edge and right next to the
No.
concrete. I did.
Trying to time out Ben for using logic on me. Damn it for being a mod.
I did edge, I'll have you know. And you want me to tell you the full truth? I weed eated the whole yard because it was too tall to mow. Because my 40-volt battery died for my lawnmower, so I had to go buy a new battery, and it was cheaper to buy the one that came with a weed eater. So I bought a weed eater and a new battery.
I have a weed eater.
Free weed eater.
I have a weed eater.
Yeah, but it's a plug-in. And this one's cordless. It's got some balls.
You weed eated the whole thing.
I did. And edged. And then mowed. Mulched. And mulched it.
You didn't mulch shit.
It mulched.
Falling grass does not make mulch.
After you mow it again, it mulches.
Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed for you. I'm so embarrassed for you right now.
Why? That's the definition. Mulching just means to cut into little pieces and
yeah,
blend.
we do. We need to go. Mulch equals lazy. Thank you, Ben.
What? Ben lives in Arizona where he's...
A lawnmower? Fuck, this is America.
It takes...
There's outlawed gas.
Yeah. They're trying to...
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I would rather them outlaw gas mowers than have a fire next to my house. Because if...
Well, that's not why they're trying to do it.
Yeah, it is.
No, they're trying to do it because of the pollution.
Well, that too. Because there's enough pollution it's causing another hole in the ozone layer because of the forest fires. Like, anything you can do to cut down on that, I am completely fine with.
The fires do suck. I agree.
Yeah, they're terrifying.
But if they start messing with my drift trike stuff...
Josh, stop. You think...
I'm just saying.
In fucking the hood of Sacramento, they're gonna come and be like, "Oh, we got all these people like setting propane tanks on fire and robbing liquor stores. We're gonna really
Stay away from my drift trike.
You're so stupid.
Pry it away from my cold,
You're an idiot.
dead hands.
DLC, thank you for the $5. I found a solution for your grass. Plant field grass. Dies every summer. Barely have to mow. Have it at my new place, but you're from Cali to get turf. I just want him to turn off the sprinkler.
You see, I'm thinking turn off the sprinkler, put some soil and sand back there, and then I'll get some RC construction equipment, and I can just kind of...
If that would make you do something to the backyard, you can put whatever you want back there. But remember, we rent this house.
9/17, 7:32 p.m.
Huh?
Just time stamping when you said that.
Mulching grass is a real. I understand that, but what he is doing is not mulching grass. Promise you.
There's no ejector on the mower. It brings it up and it recuts, and then
I promise.
mulched. I am gardener.
What about above the grass, where all of the actual weeds are? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Those raised beds are a whole nother thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why are these shocks so stiff? Did I not?
Project for you, Matt. I need a German tug for my World War II German RC airplane.
Oof. That's definitely more of a Matt project, it sounds like.
Here comes a $5,500 excavator. Emmett wants an excavator.
Does he?
He does.
When he comes to visit, he can come play with
He's
mine.
3 years old, and every time we go past the construction site, he goes, "Look at the crane! Look at excavator!"
See, I'm just trying to make him happy. I want to have an excavator here for him when he gets here.
You can buy him one, and then you can have one.
I mean...
Oh, Gunnar says, just text my friend, can have a goat for you tomorrow. Done.
I can have toe for you. I can have toe for you tomorrow.
But I would want to
With nail polish.
But I would want to keep it. That's the problem. Josh won't let me ever have anything like that because...
No, because I know I'll go all Lenny on it.
I would. And want to keep it. Like, it would be the love of my life. And I would want it.
Man, pretty sure it's not allowed in our HOA neighborhood.
Oh, okay. Like, they do a lot about the HOA. Someone had a sign on their thing that's on their garage that said something about Jesus. Like,
well, that's true.
yeah, like...
Yeah, our HOA technically says, like, what color curtains we can have facing the front of the street. That sign was definitely not in it.
If you rent, why does the landlord not mow?
That's not how that works. It was not in the leasing agreement. All right.
Yeah. What kind of... I don't know. David Ferris gave us a random fact. I missed
What
it.
was that?
I don't know.
I'm always up for a random fact.
I know, me too. What drift trike did you get?
It is a...
But you didn't buy one.
I mean, I might be part owner of one. You never know. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. I didn't pay for anything for it.
So you're not a part owner.
It's
of
David's.
It. Right.
It's David's.
Oh,
drift
because he's your little brother, you get half of everything he has.
It's David's strike only.
Okay.
David fully paid for it. It specifically, I do not remember the name. It is quite cheaply built, and it has been smashed against several curbs, but it is a lot of fun. We bought 10 feet of 10-inch PVC the other day because the first set of tires, or the first set of sliders, I don't know, what would you call that?
You use PVC?
Yeah, they're shifter cart tires, and you put them over top of
Goats
them.
pee on their face to attract mates. That doesn't bother me.
On their own face?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that before.
And I call him George, and I love him. Squeeze him.
I call her Lenny all the time. Like, easy, Lenny. She does, even with our own cats.
Nicole just gave Josh permission to spend $3,000 on an RC product.
You did.
On what?
That's what.
Yeah, and you can send it.
What?
You can send it to Emmett. You can spend whatever you want on toys for Emmett. Serious offer. I have a 2 X-Rider Flamingo trikes. One used a bit, one with a single run and some upgrades. Trades. Please make a YouTube video on the drift track. What's one of your favorite 2.2 tires to run?
Really, right now, the Hyrax is the only one I really like. But they just came out with that new 2.2 Trencher that I've heard really good things about. I haven't tried that yet.
Swoof says, no reason not to be Lenny with the cats.
Well, the problem is she Lenny's out.
You think this crew has read Mice and Men?
Yes, I think they know of Mice and Men.
About that.
I think
Send me your address, Nicole. You'll have a goat when Josh leaves for the week. Well, you know my address.
Jenner hasn't been to our house.
Oh, he hasn't?
No, because he'll deliver a freaking goat.
You're right. Nicole, be careful with the permission. Read the fine print. Josh has a way of auditioning stuff. What's a good open world crawler?
A good what?
Open world crawler?
How do you
Open world?
wold?
Open world.
Wheeled. How can you not say that word?
Open world.
How am I just learning this?
Wheeled.
Yes.
Wheeled.
Wheeled.
Willed. Open world.
No. Wheeled.
That's what I said. Open world crawler.
How am I just learning this?
What the fuck? Open world.
A Capra. But what?
Open world. Okay, rough guy. Thank you, Ben. What? Josh can't say roof.
She says it the same way I do.
Roof?
How do you, if you
Roof.
you gotta go up and clean the gutters, what are you gonna do?
Get on the roof.
That's not how you say
Yes,
it.
it
It is not. You're a half step away from a washer.
I'm sorry that my dad and that washer is what we have said our whole lives. I apologize that I don't say washer. Washer. It's a washer. A dishwasher. What? Clothes washer. What do you want me to say? Like that is what I've always said. Washer. I'm sorry, washer. Bitch can FPV. It says open world. LOL. I love America. You're an idiot. I'm gonna buy y'all Hooked on Phonics for Christmas. Caterpillar. Fridge or icebox? Okay. There is a difference between a fridge and an icebox.
Is there?
Yes.
Well, I mean, is icebox or freezer only?
Icebox was what they put ice in. Iceman would come to your house. And I know this because my grandma told me that the Iceman would come to your house and put ice in your icebox. But she does still say icebox.
The what's it? Not the duvet. The
Divan.
divan. And the sweeper. The divan and the sweeper.
Somebody just said that. Do y'all say vacuum sweeper? Yep. Thank you. See, icebox was before refrigeration was mainstream. My grandma still does call it the icebox, but I know that it's a refrigerator. Did I say that correctly? Midwesterners, a whole other language.
I mean, we have some that we know. Like, go and get. But
Get on out here.
Get on out here. Go.
Yeah.
But
I think I just pissed on my own face laughing so hard about open world. Like, I'm sorry, but that is... Oh my god, what? I just don't see it. I just don't. Josh doesn't understand. He's a friggin' Yankee.
Nebraska is not a Yankee.
You guys are Yankees. MIG weld, TIG weld, arc weld, friction weld, open weld. Okay.
I was like, where? DK's quick with them.
He is.
He's witty. I was like, where's he going? Is he asking? Oh, got it.
We see it, but it's cute, so it's okay. Oh my god. Brittany Rachel, hey guys, been a minute since we watched you guys live. We always miss it and watch next morning. Well, we're glad you're here live. Open wool is a sheep injury. Open wheel is a car thing. Seriously, on Josh worked for 3 seconds. Is pulling by the fire trails hard to get to, like, Axial Festival?
No, not even a
all.
little bit. They're
No.
like right at the edge of the parking lot.
Be nice to her. She's a tapeworm survivor.
What color ribbon would that be?
I do stand up for therapy and write for a few comics. My asshole meter is through the roof. He said RUUF. Aw, good night, Stabby Josh. What kind of wolves are on that rig you're building? Oh my god. Mayonnaise. How do you say? How would you say mayonnaise different?
Mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise. There's a lot of squatted trucks in the U.S.
Mayonnaise. It's just off-white with brown. That's what I was thinking too.
My wife is Portuguese. Every time she says hash browns, I bust out laughing, saying, like, she sounds like she's saying hash browns. She still doesn't get it. I don't get it either. Off-white ribbon. Yeah, potato, tomato.
Yeah.
Are those Method or KMC wool?
I can't.
They're, oh my god, wheels. Wheels. This bank was planned to make. Oh, god damn it! It's another one.
Speaking of, Rob sent me wheels for this truck.
Rob sent me vodka. Fuck you. Like,
What he said. Okay, the same wheels, just a different color.
game face, Josh. Game face.
Gotta see it through, my guy.
You got those scissors so close to me. That was your fault. Just saying. Is Nicole taking on a bunch of karma on tonight's stream? Is Josh still getting his 20-inch wolves for his gladiator? Nope. Tell Josh I like those white wolves if they are available and just use the Canyon tires on orange.
Oh, use the white ones at the... Damn it. He said that right when I got the back open already. I can switch tires. I'm going to build this pair, though, already since I opened them.
This is high quality entertainment. Hats off to you two for making our lives better and funnier. Well, Pele, thank you. I'm waiting for the water bottle to fly across the room to see how Nicole makes her exit on this pile of a show. Is Josh getting bigger tires on his Jeep?
Tars.
But he said tars.
Tars.
Tires.
Tars.
No. Use the canyons on the orange and keep the white with the pearl lines.
Okay. There we go. Perfect. Even better.
Some bitch. Are those vanquishing for knockoff wolves? God damn it. Are caterpillars open wooded? When Nicole, what's that noise I hear? Is that the cat running on the catwalk? Right, sure. Worse than wanders. And then how do you pronounce what comes from a sheep? Wool. And Nicole's gonna eat some RC shit across her. Why do I find that eat Or
I don't know. It just
It's
is.
so funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whenever you hear it, it makes you laugh. Nicole, did you get Josh ceramic coated? Won't even stick to him. But like, why is yeet so funny? Like every time I see anything that says yeet, I'm laughing.
I'm the same. I just like I know
It's so
it's
funny.
it's past being funny for the kids.
Oh well, I don't care about the kids.
I fully agree.
But like, I just think it's so funny. Like that you would say that. Like you're gonna eat. Like shit, Josh about to get yeeted across the room. Just for payback on Josh, Nicole should toss all those tiny screws. Josh is giggle drunk. Eat. You just gotta eat. Eat makes me think of little Marley.
I just can't.
Drag Josh around by his britches. That is another one.
Britches.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
Yeah. Put your britches on. My dad says that to Emmett all the time. Why put your britches on? Go put your britches on, boy. Go on, get down. Where's them walls before installing them? Okay, I'm sorry. Wheels. Wheels. Just remember, quoting California, Josh sits to pee. Thank you, DK. Eat, Scar, eat. You guys are funny. Okay. Can we talk about this? That I watched that on Saturday Night Live, and I thought...
You thought it was an actual performance. Yeah.
No, I didn't think it was a performance. I just thought it was a real song.
Yeah.
And then Josh was like, no, that's just from Saturday Night Live. I'm like, oh shit, I thought that was a real song. I don't know.
You're just like, popular music sucks. Mm-hmm. I only listen to the Grateful Dead and Kenny Rogers. Like, I have all of Garth Brooks' albums.
I do.
Every time I download a new song on our iTunes, I just know that it's going to play when you get in the car. I'm just like, haha, she's going to fucking hate this.
Jeremy Clarkson invented heat, someone said.
I saw that.
Yes, Gringo Bandito. Garth Brooks is a...
Here, don't listen.
Okay, we do also follow
Your mom's
house and do also think that he is a sociopath. So
yeah, him and Trish.
But that doesn't take away from his fantastic music.
You can't deny that Thunder Rolls is a hell of a jam.
I mean, it's totally about it's really could be in the Me Too movement, but
Thunder Rolls?
Like the opposite.
No, that's not Thunder Rolls.
Yeah, it is.
No.
The lightning strike. Oh no, that was
no,
when
that's
he was cheating on his wife.
Yeah, that's a different song. You're thinking of the other one, the opposite, the Miss Robinson song.
But either way, Josh, did you ruin your steering by laying the servo down?
I think I think they have pretty good luck with that.
Yes, Papa Love Mama.
I think they have pretty good luck with that lay down servo mount.
Blind
This truck
guy,
is for a friend of mine.
Agreed. We do like them.
Okay, Tom Skur and Christina P. Yes.
We do listen to the two bears, one cave.
2 Bears, 1 Cave as well.
Also.
Yeah. Big fan. Long time fan. Way before the podcast was popular.
Shut your fucking face. There's no way you found anything that wasn't popular before it was popular. There's nothing that is hipster that you found.
Early.
No, you didn't find shit before it was early. You're too lazy.
I was way early.
You are too lazy to find anything.
Podcasts, let me tell you.
It would have to pop up on your suggested podcast for you to listen to it. You would not search.
There wasn't even such thing as suggested podcasts back then.
Bullshit.
I'm telling you.
Bullshit. You did not find.
We used to listen to that shit on Stitcher. You remember that?
Yeah, but they had suggested.
Not then.
And I have all of Brooks and Dunn as well. I saw their final rodeo tour in Kansas City when it came through. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater.
What?
I don't know.
What was that from?
It's the Flying Purple People Eater song. You don't remember that?
I mean, kind of. Like, I put that in the same... I classify that with John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so why did you just sing it?
Because somebody said it.
Oh, okay.
Why would I just say that?
I don't know.
This is my job. Am I getting paid for this? Yeah, I'm fucking leaving.
I'm leaving.
That summer... No, I don't think that's what it's called. I'll look it up.
What was it? That summer in Georgia? Something about...
No, it's not what it is.
What are you searching for? A song about
Underage. About older woman.
There you go.
Yeah, it is. You're right. You're right. Hillbilly Deluxe, yeah. I saw them at the state fair. Okay.
State Fair.
State fair always has good people.
They do.
Not here, not in California, but at home. Saw a funny meme today. Olive Garden is just Denny's for Italians. Your thoughts?
I mean,
We're not Italian.
I'm not gonna.
No.
I wouldn't say no to either. Is the problem?
DLC, I'm gonna have to hard pass on that.
What'd he say?
Hard pass.
What was Dale? I hate country, but they put on good concerts. Toby Keith put on a hell of a
hard.
Who did we see? The one concert I've ever been to.
Not Toby Keith at all.
Wasn't he? I thought he was the
God, no, not
the Sparkle Jeans.
No, not even a little bit.
Who was he? The what? Kyle Kinane.
No.
Dirk Diggler.
No, shut up.
Beer for my horses. Whiskey for my men and beer for my horses.
No. Jamie Johnson.
No, not that. That was the drunk asshole.
No.
No, the other guy we saw on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, Jason Aldean and Luke Bryan.
Luke Bryan. That is what's his face, but in different pants.
I remember walking out of a Luke Bryan show one time. It was a free concert before he was like big, and we were down at the Power and Light District, and we just like fucking went to the bar because he was so bad.
You made me
thinking of Jamie Johnson.
No, I was not thinking. I was thinking of that guy, Luke Bryan.
Hank the Third. We do like Hank the Third, but I don't know that we would call him country. I don't know what we would call him.
You made me go to a Luke Bryan concert.
No, I made you go to a Jason Aldean concert.
Okay, whatever. But the other guy, Sparkle Jeans.
Well, Waylon is obviously a legend.
Sparkle Jeans played before him. And it was a concert. God, I hate concerts.
11. That was all I did before I met Josh. Was all I did. That was all I did. I went to concerts.
My favorite music group could be playing in the backyard, and I would not be interested in going.
You're so stupid.
Music is great for doing other things while you listen to it.
It's world famous.
Sorry,
in
Moose Jaw.
Sacramento Rockstar Country Today blows. I'm not.
Sorry, Moose Jaw's a musician.
But I will go to his CCR. Reckless Kelly.
What CCR is
Cross Canadian
Clearwater.
Cross Canadian Ragweed.
Who am I thinking of? Clearwater.
Revival. Oh my god.
OCR? O something? I don't know. I'm obviously not a
Clearwater Revival.
That's the thing? That's the whole thing? Okay. Are they the one? Yeah. Creedence Clearwater.
Credence.
There
Thank
we
you.
go.
Fuck. CCR. Credence Clearwater Revival.
They the ones who have the dumbbell song? What's the song? Cowbell song.
Mark
No, that's
Nava?
blue water.
No,
that's blue salt.
oyster cult.
Blue oyster cult. Oh, I'm making every music person just their eye twitch, just like this mother.
Yeah, you are. Me as well. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that Josh would be fine at a reggae concert. Yep, twitching as fuck over here. I mean, that was the one thing I was like, I don't know if I can marry you. But then I was like, fuck, I got other people I can go to concerts, so I don't care. You can drive. Like, now I have somebody to drop me off and pick me up.
Like, I'm not going. I'll buy your ticket.
Drop me off and pick me up. Like,
yeah, done.
Cheap Uber.
Like, I don't have to go.
Me and my dad went and saw Elton John when he was here.
Oh, that's right. I dropped you off and picked you up.
It was fabulous. You guys are ridiculous.
I just remember.
I almost yeeted my own phone from that shit.
I just remember trying to pick you up from that concert and being like, what street corner are you at? You're at this and this. And you're like, I don't know. I'm like, look at your phone. It'll tell you where you're at.
I'm like, what? City, fuck you for making me move here. This is your fault.
I just look at your phone.
Like, you made me move here. Henry Urbina, thank you for the $10. Thanks for the laughs tonight. Eat your wolves. Elton John is the GOAT, and he was phenomenal. I mean, I still couldn't understand a fucking word he said. Like, I've never been able to understand anything Elton John's ever said.
Piano Man. The Rocket Man.
Rocket Man, yeah.
It was a good. Elton John had a good movie.
No, that was Freddie Mercury.
Ah, shit.
That was Queen. Yeah.
Good. I really liked it though. No. There was an Elton John movie too.
You didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it though.
No.
The Freddie Mercury one was great.
I didn't like country music, but I do have a Leanne Rimes CD because she had a killer voice.
Yes, 1998.
That was the first year. That was the first CD I ever had.
Leanne Rimes?
Blue by Leanne Rimes. When I got to walk.
Oh, that was a great. Blue.
Oh my god, babe. Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate you so hard. Hold her down, Paul. She's getting away. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Can't.
My first CD, Chumbawamba.
It's who you were singing. Blue.
No.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't the Chumbawamba song.
That was.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
No, Chumbawamba was a chicken vagina Chinese chicken.
No, that was Bare Naked Ladies.
I swear to God, I thought I had that right.
Not. Everyone's like, no more music, please. Stop talking about this. You're killing me. Me too.
Thought I knew it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I get knocked down, but then I get up again. Stick to your ICP, Josh. Ban the host of this show for knowing absolute shit about music. Yeah. Tub thumping, thank you. I'd rather talk about my ex-girlfriend.
So yeah, not much.
Those directional tread on them tires.
It is indeed tar. You said tars. Did you read it? Is that how he said it?
Tars. He said tars.
Okay. It is directional. These two are the same way. I will mount the other two.
Thank you, Hobby Room. I'm right there with you.
What do you say?
But I like me some Conway Jones and Hank Sr. We're also a Cash family. Sweet D said Dr. Ray Chronic 2000.
I have that one on my phone.
We do.
I know that.
Always.
I know that's
I mean,
CD front to
come
back.
on. We were teenagers in 2000. Like,
Exactly.
we all know that shit.
I was about to graduate high school.
Not me. Not me. That was my first year of high school.
Oh, that's why.
You're old.
You're old.
Let's get back to better topics like tapeworms and wheels. 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 Alex is gone, so
no one's here to wrangle to keep the crowd in order. Alex needs a gavel. The mods all have wrenches. Alex needs a gavel.
yeah. That dumb guy.
Why is Conway Twitty? Why do I think of the guy who used to stand on his knees and act like a midget?
No.
Why does that remind me of him? What is that called?
Well, they're called little
wasn't-
people.
No!
and I don't
I'm
know
sorry, but
what it is you're talking
no,
about.
it was like there was like a video series, but for some reason Conway Twitty
No,
reminds me.
Conway Twitty was on
It was called
what was that show?
Tim Conway.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
and
you.
it was called Dorf. Yes, Dorf. Dorf on golf.
Yeah, thank you.
Tim Conway.
Request from the wife, please go back to talking about traffic. Leave the music to enthusiasts. Thank you very much. And don't make your wife watch this. Because this is trash.
Do you guys remember Dorf?
Jeff Judd, Tech 9 is from my hometown.
Yeah, Tech 9, Kansas City. He was everywhere.
Yeah. You two are perfectly opposite. We are.
Yeah.
We are. He used to have a tour bus. He used to come through my high school. Or not tour bus, his CD bus. He used to like give out free CDs in my high school parking lot. Ron Starner, hello from Iowa. But like, do you not have a fucking power drill? Oh my god.
These are small.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Oh, Bubba.
He's hanging out while I finish the Woods Runner. Oh, the Woods Runner's getting repainted? Things we don't talk to Josh about. Hard Bodies and Tears Music and Leaf Springs. Unibody, thank you. Tell your wife thank you. Don't make her watch this. Hi, Pumpkin. What are you doing? Are you bored? Are you bored? Are you so bored because Mom's not out there to play with you?
They require so much playtime.
So much. Whoever says cats sleep 20 hours a day is a fucking liar.
Yeah, Chief is a mad... Although he crashes hard. When he does crash out, he's done.
You good boy. Oh, you're such a good boy. He was biting my feet this morning when he decided to get up at 6 a.m.
I know, right?
I was like, what the fuck? Why is he up before me? This is not right. This is not normal life. He doesn't wake me up. I wake him up.
And I left by 6:30. I got up at like
I know. I was super annoyed with you.
4:30.
Because you were stressed.
Yep.
Does anybody else just get their stress right in their gut and their sleeping gene?
Yep. Just doesn't. I just gotta go.
When y'all auction the RCs off, can I buy the CN and have you destroy it on a live? Sure. I got a toy rubber duck to drive my 10-skill Jeep. Oh, that's fun.
Toy rubber ducky.
What kind of shenanigans are you up to tonight?
Oh, it's
Silliness.
It's been a hard one to summarize.
Is it? I'm back. I'm back, bitches.
I'm back, bitch. I don't know why. Dave Chappelle's have to in my
I
head.
mean, thank you, Swoof. Yes, he's not a serval. He is a Cheeto.
Cheeto.
He's half Bengal, half Ossicat.
He's a tired buddy.
He is. I know. What's your deal, dude? Say shenanigans one more time.
What's that place I go?
What the
Get you
shit?
shit on the walls.
Super great.
Shenanigans?
Is that cat gonna get much bigger? I think he is.
Yeah, he's still got a ways to. He better. He's
Oh,
supposed
thank
to.
you, Isogen. Tapeworms. That's what half the chat was
Oh yeah,
about.
that was the other part.
Yep. Tapeworms are now stupid Joshes. Rubber Ducky, you're the one.
10-4.
10-4, Rubber Ducky. I have begged Josh to do a one piece at a time car.
The thing is it would just blend in with every other Facebook truck, so the allure would be lost.
No, Phoenix, we cannot.
What?
Nothing. And I'm gonna have a word with him tonight in the Instagram, the live chat that we do with our mods after the stream. Gonna have a chat with you, Ben. Jason? Jason? Where you going? Where you going, Pumpkin? You my baby. Oh,
Good boy.
he's such a good boy. I was like, can you please come play with me now? Can you come? I know, Rob, I'm sorry. You're gonna get cat hair.
Yeah. What's up, Baba? Good boy.
He did. Watch me screw this whole thing up. How does the random? No. No. So no hot DDL talk. Yeah, Phoenix is in trouble. Look at that. Look at that pumpkin. Oh, he's such a good boy. But Rob, I'm sorry, you've got cat hair in your shit. He's fine. Relax. God, it's so good we don't have kids because Josh would just be like constantly like, and I did not come from that. My mom was like, I'll teach you.
Yeah, and then you got a fucking tapeworm.
I'll teach you. My mom, if we would cut ourselves, my mom would be like, do you see the white? Can you see the white? You're fine. Just put a band-aid on it. Can't see the white? And like as an older person, people were like,
what were you
You mean
expecting to see?
the bone? And I was like, oh, fuck, I don't know. I thought it was just like a deeper part of the muscle. That's when you needed stitches. Because we went to the hospital so often for my brother always had to get stitches in his head. All the time. Like, Ron Starner, thank you for the $5. You keep us going. He said, good job. I know, Mike J, you are behaving. Thank you. Do you know his brother lives in California?
No. Does he talk to his brother?
He does.
You sure?
Yes.
Has he disowned him?
No, he's a good man. Josh, how often do you have to stop filming due to a lot lizards? That would have been what you should have had. Instead of LeBron, you should have had a lot lizard.
For one, the LeBron, which I'm not still sure is LeBron, was in my comp truck for Colorado only. I don't use figures normally.
Oh, you should have had a lot lizard. I would have made you one. A Barbie? Oh, yes.
You just...
Whenever we got hurt, my grandpa would say, well, that's a long ways from your heart. Walk it off.
That's exactly what my dad always said. Long ways from your heart. Or it's why God gave you two of most stuff. Come on, let's go. Or rub some dirt on it. Cowboy up. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought if you, like, hurt yourself, like, you had to see something that was white.
Like, that's how you knew when it was bad.
Your skin, like, I would have, like, as an adult, even, like, before someone said that to me, I would have been, like, never have gone to the hospital if I would have cut myself open and not seen anything white in there. Like, I would never have gone to the hospital.
I guess I don't have to go to the hospital.
I'd be like, butterfly Band-Aid? Like, that was what I'm like, I'm like, it was bleeding. She's like, get the butterfly Band-Aids.
Once I learned about super glue, everything changed.
I mean, that's true, but like, you gotta butterfly Band-Aid it. And that's all you have to do. Some good Midwest shit right there. Are you on fire? Is anything on fire? Can you see the white?
Yeah.
Go away. Go back outside. Like, that's it.
Or my brother does not have pinky toenails on either foot from separate incidents growing up. I dropped a cinder block on my brother's head from a treehouse once. On accident.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't remember how we removed the toenails in both times. We were barefoot a lot as
Always.
kids.
I never had shoes on.
And
ever. That's why I got tapeworm.
I don't think that's true.
It is. You can roll
Did,
grass and it.
Did your mom tell you that?
No, I read it on the internet.
Like, we were barefoot and we had a gravel driveway, like the big gravel, and we could run across that thing without flinching, just like skimming across the top.
Listen, started RC, learned CA would fix any wound, never look back. Band-Aids are useless if you have tire glue.
Exactly.
That's why when I call Josh and I'm like,
that's the problem, is that she calls me and she goes, do you have super glue?
No, I ask you for the clear.
I'm like, I have black CA glue. How bad is your cut? You're like, you know.
See the
like, or the worst one is she'll call me and she'll be like, I'm fine, but just so you know, I hit my head really hard. So, I'm like, okay.
Well,
so
if I'm asleep when you should probably take me to the hospital.
Yeah. Because it's not like you'll answer your phone regardless of your head injury. Like,
you got so mad at me because I left my phone at home when we went to Reno.
We went to Reno. We were 5 miles from the house, and she's like, I don't know where my phone is. And like, so I look it up on my phone. I see it. It's still back at the house. She's like, it'll be fine. I'm like,
and he was like mad the whole weekend that
it was inconvenient.
I'm like, and he was like, well, we better call your mom because she's gonna be blowing your shit up if you don't. I'm like, all right. So we call my mom. I'm like, Mom, I left my phone at home. If you need me, just call my husband, who has a working cellular telephone and can get a hold of you. And then I got separated a few times, but I found everyone that I needed to find. I found everyone.
Yeah.
Like, I was fine. It worked out. I'm sorry. I lived in a time when we didn't have cell phones.
Yeah.
And it was fine. And I was fine in fucking Reno without a cell phone.
Just saying.
I don't understand why you need it all the time.
I mean, there's so many reasons.
It's water. All water. Your parasite's right. People that grew up before cell phones are just fine. We're all just fine.
Yeah, we just learned what better times were.
No, you don't need to call me all the time. Like,
I can't call you ever because you never have it regardless. Like, I don't know where it is. Like, will you ping it? Where's your iPhone? Where's your Apple Watch? Where's your watch?
That's the only thing that the Apple Watch is good for.
You're playing tones to find your cell phone.
We survived with a house phone.
Ridiculous.
You know what I did when I was driving and didn't have a cell phone?
Nicole, bare feet, you can get hookworm, not tapeworm.
All right, well then, I got it from eating something. I mean, I went to a lot of bars back then. Can't tell you I always had my shoes on.
You're barefoot in a bar?
Probably. Can you still move? Thank you. Can you still move it? You're fine. If not, maybe we need to go have it checked out. Thank you. That was, no one ever had a broken bone.
Yeah, I was like, can you,
Can you still move it?
Can you still move it? Yes. Okay, you're fine. I remember I sprained both my wrists going over the handlebars of my mountain bike at my Aunt Brenda's house. And then I had football camp like
if
that
you're
week.
cleaning, you're breathing. Heard that one.
I don't think I ever heard that.
I have. Oh, I have. Oh. I have. Did you lose a finger, though? No.
Yeah.
Both of his arms at the same time and have full casts on each arm. He couldn't wipe his own ass for like 6 weeks. Because he had 2 casts on. Because he jumped off the top of a basketball goal onto the ground.
I'm just trying to think of how expensive that was.
We were in the hospital. We were at with my grandpa in the hospital, and my mom got a phone call from my dad at my grandpa's hospital room saying that they had to go to another hospital in Kansas because we were in the hospital in North Kansas City, and then we had to go to the hospital in Kansas because my brother broke both of his arms.
Can you imagine just bringing that kid in just all floppy arms?
I remember one of his friends told me that he went to grab his arm, his wrist, and couldn't grab it because he broke both of them at the same time. But did you die? No one died.
Ben broke both of his wrists at the same time. Fell off the roof installing a basketball.
That was what my brother did. That was what Bob did. He jumped from the stage to a basketball goal and then came down like that and broke.
Oh.
Yeah. But no one died. Nobody died. So we're all good. Gail and Garrett, thank you for the $5. That sounds a lot like my wife about lots of things. But did you die? Also, it's too far away from your heart to kill you.
Exactly.
I've never heard that. Dave DeWolf gave us $5.
Really?
Thank you. It's not too late to stand that server up. You'll be happier than a roundabout.
Dave, this is a build for a friend of mine. I think it'll probably be fine.
That's what
but still, I know what you
Ben
mean.
just said, try wiping your butt with 2 broken arms.
I'd find a way. It'd be hard to 3D print or hard to assemble the print.
How long should I break in my 12-turn 5500 motor?
Just plug it into 3S and send it. It'll be fine. They're cheap now. I honestly, I've never broken in a brush motor. I know that's a thing. I've just never done it. I've always just plugged them in and go.
Okay. Thank you, Steve D.
Oh, yes, that would be. I would make that phone call.
So white trash. We went to Europe and we were like, "What the fuck is this?" Like
we knew, but I still never used it. I'm just like,
what? It's like, how do you use it?
I'm like, I don't understand.
Like, sitting on that.
I don't understand.
Such a thin little thing. It was like sitting on the toilet seat with the seat up.
I was just like,
We were both like, well, I'm not using that.
I'm like, now we did. Oh, that was you weren't there. When I was in Vegas at that suite, and it had that was pretty nice. It was
Did you have a bidet in the toilet?
Yeah.
Oh, so much better than having a separate bidet.
Yeah.
Can we talk about fancy right now? Can we talk about fancy right now?
Why? Are we fancy all of a sudden?
I mean, we know different bidets.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not trying to alienate everyone here, but
like we've seen 2 different kinds of bidets. Like, for real though, but like, no, neither one of us would. I was like, there's no way that's sanitary. Like, other people put their butts on that. I know they have not cleaned it. Like, I would not use
like this hotel. You did not spend enough on this hotel for us to trust it.
No, like they did not. I can't. Here's one chance, fancy, don't let me down. All this VP and YouTube money is getting done.
Midwest Bidet, your cousin with a super soaker.
But he gets more known for his imaginary 3D butt wiping machine. We are bougie AF. Your cousin was super soaker.
Can't. I can't.
Oh, Phoenix. Speaking of bougie, warm water bidet is what you need. The old taint sprayer. Josh's next video is going to be sponsored by Tushy.
I'd take
What's that?
They make like a toilet seat.
Like a bidet toilet seat?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be nice.
Toto washlets, also like another one, competing model to Tushy.
You're such an idiot.
I'm not.
Act like you know.
I'm
Act
not.
like you know that because ever any other reason listening to podcasts.
It's from podcast.
Right. Yeah.
Specifically your mom's house.
Yeah, you've never actually listened. Like looked up bidet.
I have not.
Southern bidet, garden hose on a jet. I mean, like I get it. Oh my, so fancy. We can't get cold water here to save our lives anyway.
That's
Phoenix.
true. Yeah,
Like, you can't.
It's all warm water
I
here.
can wash like things that I have cold that I need to wash on cold. I can only wash in the early morning because you cannot get cold water here when it's hot outside.
When it's hot outside, the cold water is hot out of the faucet.
It is disgusting.
Not sure why that's a thing, but it's been a thing in our apartment and here.
What if the taint is pierced? And he got away with that because he did not spell anything right in that. I think that's a personal problem. I think you need to ask your doctor about that one.
I'm not sure that's a thing.
Next build off for us, ass cleaner. Yes, not in Kansas. Cold is cold. Exactly.
Yeah. Yep. No, I mean, almost anywhere I've lived before.
Anywhere.
I'm not sure if it's a California thing or just a around here thing, but
Sacramento thing.
yeah, it's a thing. I'll tell you that.
It is awful. I have to buy 2 water bottles, and then I put one in the fridge so that it's always cold.
That's because Nicole drinks bottled water. Drinks water out of a bottle.
Because they don't make jugs big enough.
Find the right doctor.
You wish. That's why they make fridges with water in the door. The water on ours is black.
It is not. The water is fine. It's the little nozzle has a little bit.
Urban says, holy hell, I've missed so many of these. I've forgotten how to participate. Well, I'm glad you did. You're right. The ground has to be cold for the water to be cold. Is that a 7PXR? Ooh, it's a thing. Google it.
This is a 4 p.m. This is 7 p.m.
Water's only cold in the faucet in February, March. I refill this shit all day long for a week. No bidet.
7 px.
Bottle.
4 p.m.
Yeah. No. Josh, how much was that transmitter?
This one is like the 4 p.m. is like $250 maybe. This one I think is $600 or $700.
And my old hobby shop, we used to say we're going in to have a side business putting brushless motors and lipos and ladies' toys. I don't want anything that can blow up that close.
Volt up, gear down.
Chris Hardison says the RCPC project was badass, very impressed. Why are they all just now seeing this?
The video went up today, so they could just be saying about, not necessarily talking about the previous conversation.
We put this shit in our house for a year.
But the video went up today, so maybe they didn't see.
You've done a video on it in a year?
I mean, it's been about a year total.
Jesus Christ.
A lot of work in that thing.
No, there's a lot of space taken up in that thing.
I agree on that. But.
Sorry, I work maintenance at an apartment complex. It consumes my day.
Oh, yeah.
How many rigs can the 4 p.m. hold?
4 p.m., I think 30?
Let's
check.
Says 80.
We model select 40.
Thank you, Eric, for
40 model memory.
No, we are not keeping it. It is too big.
Yeah. No, yeah, I don't plan to keep it either.
No.
She throws that we word around a lot.
We will put it on Craigslist if we don't get rid of it because we don't have enough space in this shit hole of a city.
If we're putting ads on Craigslist,
we will get our money's worth. Trust and believe.
No one's ever accused Craigslist of not producing. Let's see.
So all your shit. Give me a week.
Give me a week. You deal with two. No, I would, because
you will.
You would use my email address for the Craigslist thing, and then every response would come to me, and you'd be like, was there any emails that happened?
I would make my own email for it.
You have an email. You just don't use it.
I would make a separate one. What do you mean?
I get emails for the stupidest shit all the time. I'm like, what is this all of a sudden for? She's like, I thought it was fun. I'm like, then you sign up for it. You're like, I don't check my email. Like, I'm not going to check this random
I'm trying to like
hobo winery.
I'm trying to like this city. So if I see something that is happening, I'm going to email you about it. I'm going to sign up for the newsletter, but I'm going to put your email in there so that you check it.
We're at the casino signing up for the rewards thing in Vegas or in Reno. And I sign up first and they're like, would you like to put down an email address? And I said, no, thank you. She signs up and they say, would you like to put down an email address? And then she started to give them mine. Like, I obviously don't want the emails.
I only did that to fuck with you.
It's just such a gut reaction. It's all you know. Yes, I do have an email. My name is Josh. Ah, God.
Yeah, thank you, Matthew Ramiro. Just unsubscribe. Just unsubscribe.
That's
Steve D, it's coming.
Ah.
Yeah, if I get emails from lists, I just unsubscribe. Like normal people.
I don't have. You just got my email is well managed, and then I get random crap from places I've never heard of. Ridiculous. All right.
Okay.
We wrapped up.
Yeah. Drink some water and rub some dirt on it.
Thank you, everybody. It was a great night. Much appreciated. Do you know what size the screws are on an SCX24 for the front bumper? They are M1.6 by 6 millimeters, I believe. They might be by 5. Somewhere right in there. M1.6, though. Later, everybody. We will see you Wednesday, live takeover. I'll still be doing that from Vegas, whether or not I'm streaming or not. I'll at least call in to Matt.
Wow. Fancy.
And then there won't be a live stream next Friday, though, unless somehow I figure out how to do it from Pearline by the Fire. But most likely not. So, we'll see you guys later. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys at Pearline by the Fire. Goodbye. Hit the like button on your way out.
Thank you.
Later.